Hello and welcome back to this Minecraft series on All the Mods free remix with me, Ortho. In between episodes, I've been doing a bit of mining around in the mining dimension, and I thought I'd come back. I'm nearly ready to head home. You can see my inventory's pretty full. I've already had to pop home to make some sharpening kits, which I'll go through how we made once we get back. But my pick is now a bit more leveled up. Got some XP. The level was comfortable. Remember back to then, but I've come back now because I've found diamonds. Diamonds. I'm still on the hunt for redstone, but diamonds are always good. So we're right down at Y level 11. But there is of course a slight problem with these diamonds, which is the lava. So I need to try and work out how to get at the diamonds without dropping them into lava. We're not short of lava, so I've got no real qualms about filling this in. I'm holding down shift so I don't... Oh no, that wasn't cobblestone, that was iron ore. Dang. You didn't see that. What I really need to do is get... Ah, that didn't work. There we go. The chances of me being able to pick up this iron ore again are slim, to say the least, but let's give it a try. Oh, I did it. Good. Just going to take this out. Nothing behind there. No, we should be. So it's not a huge vein of diamonds. Looks like it is just the... Woo! There you go. That's why I'm digging around it. So this is quite a deep lava pool. We can't reach the bottom of it. So it's at least 3 deep. But going around like this, I can be pretty confident. I'd love to be able to go away and come back with some fortune on my tools, but to be honest, this is pretty deep down in the mine. I'm not entirely confident I'll be able to find it again. So I'm going to just go for it. Of course, the other thing I should have done was make some room in my inventory. So the other golden rule, rare earths, formcraft, rutile. Alright, spare stack of cobblestone I don't need. Done. Achievement made. Diamonds. Diamonds. Electrotine. I don't think that's really used for anything yet. I'd love it to be. I loved the old red power and the stuff you could make with bluetricity. Ah, lapis. Lapis. Everybody loves lapis. I got a little bit. Now I have a little bit more. So I'm probably going to put all that lapis onto my pick. I've got 37 so far because... Oh, more diamonds! How lucky can we get in one... all in one go? Cool. Yeah, don't dig straight down. Oops. Don't do that. Alright. Do I want to bookmark this and try and come back to it? No, I'm going to just mine these diamonds like the terrible person that I am. And we will find some more. Ah! Redstone! The other thing I've been looking for. Again, I need to make some space in my inventory. Rare earths, don't need rare earths. And there was another thing there as well. So, wow, I have a surprisingly large amount of cobblestone given how little cobblestone mining I've had to do with mining in caves. So this is just a little taste of the mining adventure. Notice that stuff was following me. That's because my pick being made of iron, has the magnetic. Oh, quartz. Oh. Okay, I'm going to need to get that as well. Sure, I'll find something to throw away. Rutile is useless. Oh, actually, no, there's more cobblestone I can throw away here, so I'll pick up the rutile again just in case it's not completely useless. Is that osmium? Ah, iron. Can never have too much iron. Especially since I have a little plan for what to do with it. So, I think with my pack pretty much full, 6 diamonds, not a bad haul. 23 redstone, not very much, but not too bad for our first little foray. And I've got a bit of gold, 28, not too bad to start off. Got osmium, copper. I've finally got that tin I was looking for, so I can make some bronze. Maybe upgrade my tools a bit. Stack and a half of iron. So we've got enough to be going on with to give us a start. Bit more silver never hurts. I think it's time to head back up to the surface. That's going to be quite a long way for me. I'll probably pick up a couple more things on the way. And I think what I'm going to do is cut here, and I'll see you guys back up there. And I finally made it out. Took a little while, but yeah, as I said in previous episodes, I'm pretty good at getting lost in caves. But I've got all my stuff. Not a bad haul. I would like to get a bit more redstone, and I mean 2 nether quartz isn't very much, but yeah. I'm definitely going to need to work on a storage system fairly soon, but let's okay, that chest is full. Let's see, some of this can probably go into not as much that one. Yeah, a little bit of space in this one for some coal. And some iron ore. There we go. Let's get something cooking, I suppose. Start with some iron. There's enough here to show off exactly what I was talking about. Iron ore. Boom, that's put in exactly 18. I know that's not going to alloy with my molten aluminium brass because molten aluminium brass doesn't alloy with anything. So I'm not worried about putting the iron and the molten aluminium brass, or the aluminium brass, in there at the same time. So I'm just going to cook up these 18 iron ore, turn into 36 ingots, which I can cast out into 4 blocks. Beryllium dust. No idea where that came from. Oh, cobblestone. Oh, cobblestone. It's not a problem. See, since I'm going to be... Oh yes, this is the sharpening kit I was talking about. Made a cast. Basically, just takes 2 ingots and... Oh, do I have any left? Yes. You can just put... I'm not going to sharpen it now. You can put your pick with a sharpening kit in your inventory and it repairs it. Best thing. It's slightly less efficient. If I had an iron ingot... do I have any? Yes. If you have the tool station, you can put your pick with a single iron ingot and it'll repair it. I think the sharpening kit will do a bit more repairing, but it is less efficient to use a sharpening kit than to use an iron ingot. Sharpening kits can be a bit more. If you have a flint as well, you can upgrade the tool to the materials mining level. But they're really useful for taking into the mine with you. It just uses a little bit more of the material than you would otherwise. So yeah, I made the cast for that. But for now, I'm going to break this and replace it with the casting basin, just so that I can pour out this iron a little more quickly. And then I think I might make myself a bronze pickaxe head and probably an iron binding. Upgrade my pick just a little bit more. I ought to have a quick look in the book, actually. I've been putting that off. Because actually this book is very cool. This is the Akashic Tome, which is what we spawned in with. If you open it up, you see it's got loads of different books in it. We're interested in this one, Materials and You. Click on it, you see the book just turns into Materials and You, which is the book about Tinker's Construct. What I'm interested in right now is tool materials. Notice there are quite a lot. I am going to have a look at iron quickly, if I can find it, because that's what my pick is currently made of. Where is iron? There. There's iron. So, iron. Durability 204. Magnetic 2, that's the main one. But mining speed 6. Durability 204. That's the main things we're looking at. And as an extra, which is what the binding is, it's durability 50. And magnetic. So, if I go back, tool materials, and look for bronze, copper, bronze. Durability, lead. Durability 430, mining speed 6.8. So the mining speed is a little bit more dense. The tool lasts longer and it has less durability. So it will last a bit longer. Durability 430, which I think... Yeah, so 204 to 430. It'll last a lot longer. And it's slightly better mining speed. But the... we get an extra bit of durability if we made the header as well. But having that magnetic is actually quite useful because it'll make stuff come towards us. We're going to keep the handle as wood because it gives us that ecological modifier. There are some better things for the handle, but we don't really have access to them right now. At least not easy access. Not until we go find some... Well, slimes are useful, but basically we like the wood. We could get some treated wood, but we're not quite... Again, we're just not quite there yet. Right now, wood is the easiest one for us to go with. Because ecological, they regenerate themselves. And it was modifier of 1. It's okay. I'm going to sleep because it's getting dark. And let's smelt up some bronze. So I'm going to need... I know I'm going to need copper and tin. I can't remember exactly how much of each. So let's quickly look that up. Molten bronze. Alloying. 3 copper to 1 tin. There we go. So let's just do 3 copper, 1 tin. And I'm going to turn this back into a casting table. And I said I wanted to make a binding out of iron, so I'm also going to need a stone binding so that I can make a cast for it. So let's start by doing that. See, this has already turned into bronze. I've got aluminium brass on the bottom, which means that's what we'll cast it onto here, which is perfect. I'm going to need a bit of iron. I don't have any ore with me, so I'll just use an ingot. Going to need one for the binding, but for the moment, let's go for the bronze. Take that out. Put the head cast in. I've already put the bronze to the bottom, so let's make ourselves a pickaxe head. And there we go, one pickaxe head. Next thing we're going to want is the binding. And we just got to wait for this iron to melt. Iron takes a bit longer than things like copper and tin, because it's a higher melting point, like harder metal. Tinkers didn't used to do that, but modern ones, they're going for just a little bit more realism. There we go. Iron, again, I need to make sure I move it to the bottom, because what's on the bottom will always be what gets poured out. And I hope I'm right that this is one ingot. Yeah, it is. You go there. I need to make myself another pattern chest to store all these casts in. But we'll get to that shortly. So I'm going to put my pick in here. I'm going to replace the head with this bronze one. And I'm going to replace the binding with this iron one. And we'll now have the modifiers ecological, dense, and magnetic. So if we look at the stats, it's going to have a durability of 505. Whereas the old one has a durability of 249. So you see, it's just really quite a lot better. And there we go. Our leveled up Pikachu. Actually, I just said I need to make another pattern chest. Let's do it now. Pretty easy to do. My wood's over here. I've not got a lot of wood. I need to come up with a better. I mean, I've got some trees outside I can cut down, but I could really do with a slightly better way of. And there we go. It's now a cast chest, and those casts are sitting inside there nicely. And it will basically take as many as we need. Let's see what's done. Okay. Oh yeah, you'll see we are not alone on the server today. Some people are going to the Nether. Blazing Juggernaut. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Yeah, we're not quite ready to go to the Nether yet. These guys have obviously been hard at work the last couple of days, almost getting ahead of us. We'll pretend we didn't see him do that. Naughty, naughty cheaters. He's probably got to go get his stuff. Alright, now, I really need to get some stuff organised, but I think first, I want to make some storage drawers, I think, to get stuff organised. And more chests and signs, and all of that is going to require quite a lot of wood. And there is a mod in this pack, which I've not really used before, but I do know of. And it's yes. It's about bonsai trees, and this looks actually very simple. Basically, it lets you grow bonsai trees. So all I need is a bit of clay and some bricks. I'll need another chest as well. So let's do that first. And I should have some clay left over. Yep, plenty of clay left over. 2, 3, 4, 5 it was. Actually, let's not be wasteful. let's just use a whole thing's worth. And we're also going to need to make a hopper. So let's just see if the hopper recipe. Oh yeah, I'm going to need a chest for the hopper as well, aren't I? Okay, well, I'm going to need another chest. Just to put the hopper onto once we're done. And let's see how this is doing. So we need 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 bricks. And then what we can do... oh, I need a sapling as well. Do I have some saplings? Wisdom. No, I don't want a wisdom sapling. I need an oak sapling. Well, I choose to do it. Yes, good. I like oak. It's a nice... there's just a few things. Most things in the game are almost entirely agnostic of what type of wood you use, and the very few that aren't almost invariably require oak. So in general, if given a choice, I prefer to use oak. Where shall I put this? Let's just make a bit more of a hole here. Just need a little bit more space. I really ought to tidy up this cave a bit more, but you know how it is. Sometimes things just don't get done. Hopping bonsai pot, and I assume place some soil in the pot first. Try magma slimy. What? Okay, this may be a little more complicated than I thought, but I'm gonna just try. It says some soil, so I'm gonna see what happens if I just put soil in. Okay. I don't know what magma slimy grass is, but that is looking pretty cool. I have seen these in action before, and that is just so cool. And the idea of this is it should just grow the tree, and it grows. It doesn't give us. It's not going to give us a lot of stuff, but when it gets to full growth, because it's a because we made a hopping bonsai pot, it should, there you go, it's given us a piece of wood from it. And it should give us the occasional sapling and things like that as well. So it's going to be very slow, but gradually that should give us a steady supply of wood. Oh yeah, very quickly, back to the Akashic Tome. You'll notice materials are new. I can't, that's all it is now. It's just the materials are new. It still says Akashic Tome. All you need to do is left click in the air and it will turn back into the Akashic Tome to get to any of the others. So you get Action Editions Manual, Astral Tome, Lexa Botanica, the Armory Addendum from Construct, Materials are New, all sorts of useful books. Definitely going to have to look into some of these. Rustic I've never done. RF Tools I've definitely some of, but there's always more. Mine colonies is fun. We might have to. I think we're going to have to get a colony up and running. Yeah. If not on this series, maybe a different one. I don't know. This series is probably good for it though. Although it is a bit of a full-time job managing a colony. Oh yes, had a quick glimpse there. I have gained. I didn't actually put it down myself. Well, or did I? A waystone. Because we're on a server, we can go to the other people's places. Although it does require levels to do so. Although I think, yeah, mining got me quite a few levels, so I could go and see them, but we're not going to right now. And it is getting dark yet again. As I say, it seems to just be getting longer and longer. And I think we must be heading towards the wrapping up point. So, I think with my new bonsai pot giving us wood, there we go, 3 wood and an apple. Am I hungry? No. So I can't just, and there you go. Wood, apples and sticks. Perfect. So, that is going to just generate me wood while I do other stuff around the base. This base isn't going to be chunk loaded. We've pretty much, one of the other things we've done on the server is ban chunk loaders. Again, just so more people can come on the server without it trying to, kill my server. And I do apply all these rules to myself as well, for the sake of fairness. But anyway, as I was saying, we're going to wrap up the episode here, and I will see you all next time.